Welcome, everyone. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our weekly angel reading for March the 10th through the 16th, 2014. So we're kind of getting close, we're sort of in the middle of the month, and I've had a lot of questions, personal readings with people, and it seemed as though the daily readings was really sort of centering around relationships. And I know that we're all going through our own inner relationship, a shift relationship with our higher self that's really, stirring through and rumbling up through our lives, rather, and causing us to re-examine the way that we relate to each other, the way that we've been relating with our own purpose and light and truth, and how we've been relating with the world of our experience in general. And so I wanted to just tune in to the romance angels, and because I believe that life is something that we should be in love with, that we when life is good and when we're feeling very inspired, it's because it's almost like there's a passion for life, and it's like being in love with life itself. And it's great that romance relationships inspire us to all of a sudden feel in love with life itself. So there's a connection there, and I like to explore this and feel guided to explore this today. So let's just take a moment to take a deep breath. And I've already called all of your higher selves here in a circle of love to unite through the focus of Source, seeking our highest good and our truth for this week. And so let's just see what information this energy brings to us. And it kind of moving a little fast as I was talking and trying to remember what I saw. But I'm getting a sense that we need to so what I'm seeing some relationships and things that are coming together, some people who are finding sort of and feeling a little bit of a renewal in their relationships and a new trust. And this could be not only in a relationship that you're currently in with someone, a romance relationship, but this could also be with your higher self as well. And a feeling as though, they're showing me vortex, so that you're starting to see a shift. And it may not be complete yet, but you're starting to feel inspired. You're starting to get a sense of hope. You're seeing that things are beginning to manifest, and it's starting to inspire you, and it's starting to give you a sense of fulfillment and direction and purpose. And as you just start to go with that, and as you get those signs, it starts to hone in. It becomes clearer and clearer for you. And that's really, great, because it allows you to build upon the momentum that's already been in place for you, that always has been in place for you and is already in place for you. And now you're starting to connect in with this. And so this is really powerful understanding for us in this week. So they're saying it's kind of time to just really let go, to trust. And in doing so, you let go of those old patterns, the things that where you feel vulnerable, and you feel afraid, and you don't feel quite confident. to no longer focus on that and really focus on and to nurture, they're saying, to nurture the joy in your life right now. To just nurture your life with joy, with passion. And this is so key, as this will give birth. This is what they're literally showing me. It'll give birth to new experiences and new opportunities. But you got to keep nurturing it. They're showing me, they're saying, don't lag behind. Don't let something, weigh you down. You have to support yourself. You have to put some supports in place. You have to find people that you surround yourself with, people who are supportive. Have options, meaning put in place for yourself as well, things that when you're going to run into something that may trigger you, have a focus or an activity, something that you do that just shifts you out of that. And that becomes like a tool for you to buffer you and help to strengthen you when you may feel tempted to go in that negative direction or thinking. So, have something in place. And it's always something that you love, something that you're passionate about, anything that's creative. Just take that moment to just kind of stop and shift and pull that out, and regroup yourself. So let's take a look and see what messages are in the cards for us this week. Okay, so we're looking at the theme for the week and how appropriate to just kind of what we just said, gentleness. And this is the Archangel Sandalphon. It says, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. And what I'm really hearing from Archangel Sandalphon is that because this new relationship with your world and life experience is taking place, it's starting, it's underway now. It's like the things are starting to really, things have really shifted in a new direction, but we're still in the beginning of it, and we're still getting used to it, and we're adjusting. It's like moving into a new home, and you don't quite know where everything is, and you still have to, kind of decorate and figure out, make plans about how you're going to use the space. And so you're getting acquainted with your situation right now. And so this means that you really need to be gentle with yourself. And as we just said, which is so perfect, to surround yourself with people who you can trust, who honor and respect you, who share your ideas and and your enthusiasm for life. You have to really be careful about who you invite into your life, or what you invite into your life, or what thoughts that you allow to sort of circulate and cycle in your head. It's important for you to really be mindful of all of this. Okay, so let's take a look at the card for the beginning of the week and Angel Tarot. Okay, so we have the Six of Water. And this card says, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. So there's a sense that you may be kind of looking back, and this could be useful, or it could be something that could hinder you. So, don't get stuck emotionally in the past, is what the first thing that comes to me about this card. So it's very important to kind of stay focused. Let's take a look at the card for the Romance Angel card. Okay. And it says it's safe for you to love Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So what I'm getting about this card is that you're thinking back. Now, let's just do this in a few different ways. So there's something that you're thinking about that you don't feel safe. So it's telling me that you are, instead of moving forward and looking ahead, that you're really thinking back on past experiences that were negative for you, and you are holding yourself accountable. You're kind of sort of, judging yourself, and you're judging the situation, and you're saying that things can't change, because this is how it's always been for me, and it's not going to work. And so in that way, emotionally, you're holding yourself in this vibrational pattern that is keeping you from possibly accessing the opportunities that are available to you right now. So if this is about a relationship, a romantic relationship, or it could be a business idea, or some relationship you have with the world that your reality, life experience that you're trying to shift. And what it's saying is that you're letting the negative beliefs of the past or thoughts about yourself, about others, you're allowing that to keep you from inviting new opportunities. And so the romance angels are saying it's safe for you to love. It's safe for you not only to love, to be, give your heart to another person, but it's also safe for you to give your heart to your dreams now. It's safe for you. You're changing something. There's something new and shifting within you. And so you just have to be open to and trust the present. The past doesn't have any hold on us except what we give it, because right now it doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't even matter. It's only the memories, the pictures that are mind holes that the ego is able to manipulate and make you react from them and keep you sort of in a cell, so to speak. And so it's kind of like what I was seeing in the beginning. I had seen a monument. Don't make a monument out of your past. Now I understand what it meant. Don't make a monument out of your past. Get rid of the monuments. I mean, it's wonderful to honor people, but we have to remember that whether it's a situation or a person that we're remembering and commemorating through this monument that we create, that those times have moved on, and that person has, in a transitioning, or anyone, whether here physically or non-physically, they are still moving and transitioning through life experience, whether it's here in this dimension or others. So nothing about life stands still. And so we need to be very open to that. And so this again, connects to, being gentle, surround yourself with people, think positive thoughts, be compassionate towards the judgments that you have about yourself. You can lessen the resistance by focusing on something that makes you feel a little bit better than where you are, and just inch your way out of those feelings and those doubts. Okay, let's take a look at the card for the middle of the week. And we have the Page of Air. Okay, and this card has come up in this week's reading as well that we had the previous week. And so what I'm getting about this card is that, the Page of Air, it can be someone who's a bit abrupt, and someone who's impulsive, as the card says. So, I'm getting a sense that you may need to, in the middle of the week, you may need to be aware, since we're just talking about gentle people, that you may need to be aware of people who can be a little harsh in their words, but also not to take it to heart, because they also just say things point blank and they call it as they see it, and it's an honesty, and you can also respect that honesty. But you may want to avoid someone if you feel that they could be unkind in their approach, or that they may distract you, or you could use this person as a tool of wisdom to help you to get kind of clear. This may be somebody who also can help you to kind of get out of the murkiness of the waters, so to speak, and get, kind of get a little bit more on the objective side. So, to kind of get out of that subjective mode that you may be stuck in. So this could work in two different ways. This could be someone who's helpful, or someone that you may need to avoid. I'll tune into it in a few minutes just to see. Let's look at the card here. Okay, so this card answers this. So I'm going to go with that, because there are a lot of us here. So the options are available for the understanding of the card. But this card is underneath it saying keep an open mind. So this person may more than likely be someone who's going to be helpful, who's going to help you, that you can, help you to kind of get out of the rut of the beginning of the week that you may tend to fall into. Someone who can help you to be a little bit clear. And this person also, because of the page, may be bringing you some messages that will be, they may be challenging, but they will be truthful, and they will be of great assistance to you. So keep an open mind, as the card says. Now it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So if this is about romance, again, this could be, keep an open mind about the people that come into our lives, because as it says, sometimes we have expectations and we end up missing a really great opportunity. So whether this is love or romance rather, or business, keep an open mind in the middle of the week and notice the information that comes. So be open-minded to information that comes, or who comes, or how it comes through that person. Okay? And let's take a look at the card for the end of the week, for the weekend. Now we have the Three of Air. Okay, so we've already seen that this is a week that we need to be gentle. And I'm going to go back and just tune into Archangel Sandalphon again, and notice that he's playing a mandolin here. So this means that we need to do something creative, do something that inspires us, whether it's writing, something in the arts, something creative to help keep your emotions balanced. Again, keeping in mind that we're going through a shift, and we're getting reacquainted with our higher self's truth. And this, has always not been to our ego something agreeable, I guess, if that's one way to put it. So there is, this period of adjustment, which may be in the form of a resistance that we're going through. And so we just need to be very kind with ourselves. Now, this card says great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself or others. All right. And so this card is really saying, don't let something that you're thinking about cause you to have, don't let it break your heart. So don't let words, in this case I'm getting, get next to you. Don't let things get next to you that, kind of can be hurtful to you. And you have to, be kind to yourself. And you need to understand that people say things that they don't think about it, right? Like here we go again with the page and the air, they don't think things through clearly before they say them. And so, it's not personal, and their words have no truth over or influence over or judgment that can condemn you. Let's put it that way. All right, let's just take a look at the card underneath. Okay, and this is interesting, as it says, love yourself first. Okay, so it says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So here, then, as it says, if you love yourself first, then when things come up or things don't work out the way you would like them, then you are able to put it into perspective. You're able to not let it get you down and shift you out of your joy. So let me just kind of tune in to this card. So this is, and I think what I'm getting is about a general for all the cards. This is a week where you need to really shine your light. Okay? You need to shine your light towards others. You need to shine your truth. Be in your truth. See, the thing about this is that we are not easily hurt or offended or not distracted. We're not easily, I can't think of the word now. But when you shine your truth, when you focus on being yourself, no matter what's going on around you or who you're in relationship with, for whatever purpose that may be, when you understand and you are being yourself and you're okay with that, and you know that you trust that feeling, that really good feeling about everything that is you and all the ways that you are being authentically, then what others say or what happens that is not what you're expecting doesn't really matter. It has no ability to just kind of, knock you down, so to speak. So really, really this week, because this is what this is all about, this connection with our higher self. This is now about being in our truth and standing in our power and owning it and being authentic. So if you could just almost, I get a sense of just put it into practice this week, being authentic. Like whatever you do it because your heart really feels the call or the guidance to do this. Don't do things from the old paradigm. Don't do things from out of a place of fear or feeling that you're not good enough or feeling that, someone else is better than you. Don't do it because so-and-so taught you this way and it was just what was always done. Do it because in that moment, it resonates with your soul, your higher self. And if you do this, no matter what comes up, you're going to feel stronger and stronger in face of every adversity because you are in your light and you feel its radiance and you feel its comfort and its assurance. And no matter what the naysayers around you may say about it, it can't penetrate. It's like being within a shield, a self-protective shield that is transparent and clear. It allows you to see the truth outside of you and allows you to see the truth clearly within you. And it also allows the same for people to see their truth in face of your light, as well as see who you really are. So it shows everybody who encounters it the reality, the highest possibilities. And if they don't like what they feel in response to your truth, that's for them to wrestle with, but not you. So really stay centered in your light. Stay centered. I don't know if you can see that image, but stay in that light. And let's take a look at the cards underneath, which I pulled from the bottom of the deck. And it's the Knight of Fire. And so this card, is someone who is very passionate and very confident, and they just go about their task, and they are engaged with life itself. So, be like this knight, and just as things are shifting, as the card says, a sudden event that needs immediate attention, time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. So as things are just are happening, just stay in that fire. Stay in your passion. The knight is carrying out orders, that he's been given, or a purpose. He serves a purpose. And so this card is really saying, for the underall theme for the week, serve your purpose. Serve that purpose, and that purpose will serve you. Serve no other purpose. Serve no one else's truth. Only serve your truth, and everybody else will then be in a place to know their truth better and to lock into their own truth. Okay, and this card says, the Romance Angel card says, this could be the one. So it says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So whether this is a person, if this reading is about, whether it's about romance, or if this is about something, a project that you're working on, whatever you're passionate about, it's saying that don't give up. You've connected with either the right person, or you've connected with the right project or the right organization of people, that you've come into your own on whatever level of your life is the major focus for you right now. And that what this week is there going to be some challenges, only because you are starting to really, step into your power. And of course, then contrast comes up, and from our ego in resistance to this. But you don't have to resist it. You don't have to experience resistance from others. The resistance from others doesn't have to bother you or impede your path. If you stand in your light, and all you care about this week, this reading may seem a little challenging for us, but there's good news in all things. If you stand in your light, in your truth, in the love of your heart, that fire, that passion that's roaring inside of you, if you stand in it and you say to yourself, every moment, every decision you make, that you ask that light to direct you, to honor you, to nurture you, and to support you, and then follow the light alone. You don't focus on the darkness. You don't look at anything else. You only focus on the light. Then this week for you will be filled with light, because you will extend and expand the light of truth that is in you anyway. And then there will be no shadows of darkness for you to perceive or conceive through your focus, point of attraction. You will only attract possibilities at the highest level. So no matter, even when there's a tendency for negativity, the light is the only thing that is true. The light, not darkness. Darkness is an illusion to start. There's nothing, it has no reality. There's no basis for it. It's just only our belief. And this is what's so magical and miraculous about each one of us, because it's our point of attraction, where we place our attention, and our belief in what we are putting our attention to, and our concept and perception of it that makes it real. So think about where you're focusing. And I send you so much love and angel blessings. And I thank everyone who leaves their comments and who's had readings with me recently. It's been wonderful to interact with you. If you are looking for an angel reading and you would like to connect and get clarity and guidance for yourself, please feel free to contact me at theangelschool.com and check out our Facebook. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Angel blessings.